Happy holidays from ZNS TV 13.
Welcome back. This Yuletide season, a local church is returning to the good old days. The religious body is spreading a message that is still relevant today as it was 2,000 years ago. This past Sunday, the church hosted a special event in one of the island's high-risk communities. Joan Davis-Roll has the story.
The whole Jodian skies were filled and lit it up.
The Church of God of Prophecy Call Road lighting up the lives of youngsters this holiday season as they spread the Christmas message during an exciting Sunday school in the park. The local church getting back to basics, taking their mission beyond the four walls to impact the next generation. The New Christ and Youth-Centered initiative being held within a local community. It is the brainchild of a leading member with a passion for our youth.
2 months ago, we have started a Sunday school in this area, and we call the Sunday School in the Park. And we have been coming here to teach these little ones about Jesus Christ and His saving grace. And today we are happy to be here with them to celebrate the birth of Jesus, to share gifts to them and to give them a party.
Bishop Rudolph Arthur says as the church sows seeds into the lives of youngsters, they are anticipating a great harvest.
We are just thankful that the Lord has made it possible that we can come and teach these children, because that is the mission of the church, to go ye therefore into all the world and preach the gospel. And Jesus says, "Lo, I am with you always." And so after a few Sundays of teaching them, we are back here now to give them a little treat.
The local religious leader says the success of the Sunday School in the Park program is as a result of a great partnership.
Thank God for the parents in Coral Gardens who allow their children to come Sunday after Sunday. We say thanks to them, because without them, then there will really be no Sunday school in the park. And so we thank God for all of the workers in the Sunday school, and we want to thank God for our senior pastor who take the challenge and just give us the okay that we can come. We thank God for all our workers, Brother Michael, Sister Musgrove, and to all of our teachers. We say thank you to all of them, because it is through them that this really came about.
Joan Davis-Roll, ZNS Network News.
The Kiwanis Club of Grand Bahama continuing their Boxing Day tradition in 8 Mile Rock. This is the 41st year for the feeding program, and on Saturday, members of the club prepared a special meal to show their appreciation for the precious pearls of that community. Chairman of the project, Delvin Beckles, says it is an initiative that they look forward to each year.
We've been serving them a hot meal for lunch, and shortly, in a short while, we will be serving them a bread basket full with non-perishable items that they can take home and fill their cupboards with. These bags are filled to the top, and we're just proud to just be given back to them, because they gave so much to us as the younger ones, and one day I hope that somebody will be able to give it to me.
The club's Lieutenant Governor out of Nassau, Alfred Portier, was in attendance. He says giving back to the elderly is a great honor.
Kiwanis is about giving back, it's about serving, and today is truly an expression of our love through service. So for me, it's overwhelming. The response from the elderly, the senior citizens in the community has been awesome. The sponsorship from Bahama Rock and Subway has also been awesome, and it's just so many people that contributed. We want to say we appreciate them, and we are so glad that they joined in helping us give back, to show the senior citizens in this community that they are appreciated, because it is because of them we are who we are today.
A Bahamian songwriter is making a big name for herself in the international music world. This young woman is currently rubbing shoulders with some of the top artists in the United States and says for her, the sky is the limit. Megan Shepard reports.
Born and raised here on Grand Bahama, 29-year-old Rosina Soki Russell now resides in Los Angeles, California, living out her musical dreams. She jokingly reminisces that her passion began in high school when she would rap and write lyrics. But today, Russell is writing hits for artists such as Chris Brown, Rita Ora, and Tinashe. She says after earning her degree in business, she took that leap of faith.
It was a bit of a risk. I remember, every parent wants their child to go off and study abroad and come back and get a good job. And I kind of went off the beaten path. And afterwards, I finished school. And I sat down and I said to my mother, like, I want to be a songwriter. So I just took a risk on myself afterwards. And, obviously, you're not an American citizen. So I didn't necessarily have the footwork to be there and actually pursue it. But fortunately, I was able to secure a talent visa rather, and I got in the company of Dr. Luke, and recently I just signed a publishing deal with him. So the bet and the risk it actually paid off.
Russell said she was inspired by the likes of TLC, In Vogue, and even reggae while growing up, but notes that inspiration is found any and everywhere.
Even like soca music, for instance, collaborate with a lot of people that aren't familiar with these styles and genres of music and bring that kind of flair to what they're doing in the US. So it's kind of like me being able to experience, at least expand people's horizons and cultures and taste in music. So, I just basically get inspiration on a number of things. Like it could be as simple as me being on this beach just now and being home. I'm able to go back and work with a lot of people and just take my experience and put that into the music.
Russell is happy that she took that leap 4 years ago and encourages other young people to be determined and committed to their goals. As her career continues to pick up, she says she has some exciting projects in the works.
Right now I have a single with Rita Ora and Chris Brown that's out on the radio. It's titled Body on Me. It was released in August, and the song actually did fairly well. It charted, I think, in the top 20 in the US rhythmic charts. I also featured and co-wrote a song that B.O.B. has done and released this summer called Confucius on his latest release. I was also featured on a top dance album. I think this came out about a month and a half ago. Yeah, on Yellow Claw. And there's some upcoming stuff in the pipeline that, might be a little too soon to tell, but some of the other artists that I'm also continuing to collaborate with includes Tinashe, K. Michelle, Becky G. So, I'm just trying to sow as many seeds as possible.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Don't go away, sports is up next with Ricardo Liborn.
Tenderly they told me can bow. The heavens and the earth will fill with praise, and everywhere it was a holy night.